amazing, all right? And I've got the colors right there, and we'll get into that a little bit later, but I want to talk about Earth Brite. I have been an Earth Brite user, I don't even know how many years, but it's been a lot. And we are doing a deal like we've never done before. We're gonna give you 3 of the tubs, all right? It is a French clay, that's what it's made of. And what's wonderful about this, this clay, which comes from France, is that it has an abrasive in it, but it won't scratch. So it's safe to use on almost any surface, all right? I use it on pots and pans. I do my sink once a month, and my sink looks like the day I had it installed. You're gonna get 3 of the scrubbies to go along with it, and we're gonna give you the microfiber towel. Terry Toner is here, my very good friend who I rarely get to see.
I know.
I can't see you because that window is so dirty.
Where am
Hi,
I?
Terry.
Hi, Guy. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
I'm so excited to have Earth Brite with you because we've had the best shows, the most wonderful presentations together over the years with Earth Brite, and I know you're a big fan.
Huge.
And yeah, we even do windows just like that with our Earth Brite, the one and only.
It's one of the only things that I've ever used effectively to get rid of the soap scum on my, because I have glass enclosed shower.
Yeah.
You know, with the head out of the ceiling, all that, so this stuff gets everywhere.
Yeah.
And it is amazing how it cuts through that stuff, because I have a cleaning lady that comes about once a month. She does the bathrooms and she does the kitchen because I just can't deal with that stuff. She loves it.
Yeah,
and she said to me, it's the only thing that works on the shower.
Right, because it cleans, polishes, and protects.
Yes.
That's our mantra. So to the glass shower doors, do your future self a favor. Spend a little time, do your shower doors with Earth Brite, and you will thank yourself because you won't have to clean them so darn often because it cleans, polishes, and protects. All right, this is the stuff right here, you guys. It's made the same way that it's been made for decades. That pure white French clay has a unique mineral profile that is found only in this one single quarry in France. It is a single source clay, and it's poured by hand the same way it's been made for decades. How do you use it? Well, you open it up. The clay is dry. You bring the water to it. So get your sponge wet, rub it into that beautiful artisanal hand-poured clay cake, and then go to town. Start scrubbing, whatever you got to scrub. Take a look at my sink here. It doesn't look too bad, right? I mean, you know, it looks pretty good.
I would think, okay, that's a clean sink.
That's a clean
sink. Now, this is the demo that this is why I bought it.
Yeah.
And by the way, I did my sink last week. I actually enjoy doing my sink.
Right.
It still looks brand new.
Well,
and
that's the thing.
Look at this.
You get the clean, polish, and protect. So first of all, you can see it's a lot cleaner where I cleaned it. You can see my reflection. But look at this. Look at the water sheet off and bead up and roll off. This is the clean, polish, and protect that we're talking about. This is what's going to keep your glass shower doors cleaner, your granite cleaner, your pots and pans cleaner. Is it clean?
Wow.
That's squeaky clean.
Yeah, because you wouldn't think that's an oil slick. It's not. Listen to that. And guys, when you use it the first time on your sink, you better be sitting back. Take a before and after, because mine literally, I did that. You know what's funny? I do that demo at home. I love it. I'm like, look at the water as it beads away. That is really clean. Anything that's in your kitchen, anything that's in your bath. I mean, you could use it on outdoor furniture. I've used it on PVC furniture.
It's great on
the outdoor. It lasts forever. Like, I've had one cake under my sink for over a year.
Yeah, a little bit goes a long ways because you're just taking your sponge and rubbing it into the clay cake. You know, you're not squeezing out, you know, half a cup or a gallon or whatever. Right. A little bit goes a long ways, which is why this 3-tub deal is phenomenal. I mean, we by a long shot beat our today's special price from, you know, several months ago.
Yep.
This is unheard of. I've got stainless steel cookware here. I actually have the same brand at home, and mine is 30 years old, and I cook a lot. I mean, that's something you and I have in common. I love to cook. Oh, yeah. I cook for everybody in the family.
I like to keep my pans clean.
Yeah, I have a pot rack, so everything hangs out in front of God and everybody. Yep. So you can see what I've been up to, and I'm not kidding you when I tell you that my 30-year-old stainless steel cookware, okay, does it look right out of the box brand new? No, but it looks pretty darn good. And this is is the same with copper cookware, your enameled cast iron, your non-stick, because it does not scratch. This is an abrasive that does not scratch. It is a unique product in all the world, and literally from one single source, one quarry in France. All right, so stainless steel sinks, stainless steel cookware, copper cookware, all of that. We've already replaced all of those toxic, chemical-laden products in your house. And
you're not using gloves.
Yeah, look, Ma, no gloves. Got a nice manicure.
Clay. It comes from the earth.
And there's no weird chemicals in this. It is a food-safe product. It means you can use it on your stove, in your microwave, on your pots and pans, the baby's high chair, the car seats, the dog dishes. It is a food-safe product. It is safe for everywhere and everyone in the family. I can't stress that enough. And here's something that I love about it, because you know, if you have a glass top range, if you have induction, if you have ceramic, you know you're supposed to buy these specialty cleaners so they don't get scratched up. I will tell you, it is a miracle for your glass cooktop. Mine is black, so it shows all the scratches and hazing. It makes it look absolutely brand new.
See, I have a gas range, which what that means is that I get things that are burned on. And literally, and I did this a long time ago, and I haven't done it since. I tried to use a steel wool pad on the stove,
right?
Which scratched the you know what out of it, and I was because I'm rubbing steel on steel, right? And it scratched it. Now the only thing I ever use is Earth Brite, and the nice thing about it, Terry, is I use it once. I don't have to clean that stove for weeks.
Because we clean, polish, and protect. You might have to do a little wipe down for a spill, but you're not having to deal with that constant.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
I didn't tell everybody that we have scents.
Yes.
Normally, and the one I love is the original. Original scent is kind of a citrusy, very fresh scent. But I also have it in pine, which I'm dying to smell because I love the smell of pine.
It's really a clean pine scent.
I love that. We have it in eucalyptus. We have it in cedarwood, lavender, citrus, or the original. And like I said, the original is really just it's a clean smell, very neutral. So if you don't like much of a scent, then that would be the one for you. But we have all those other ones as well, and everybody gets 3 tubs.
Yeah, and I think the only way you can get the original is in the combos, the combo packs.
Okay.
Because the 3 packs, all of that has sold out. I want you to take a look at my granite here. When I tell you this is the best granite cleaner that I have ever used in my life.
And it doesn't scratch.
It doesn't scratch. It makes the granite feel like you just had it polished and sealed. And I'm not kidding you. I have granite countertops. I've had them for over 20 years. I have paid a professional to come in, refinish, reseal them, polish them. Earth Brite does an amazing job. It gives you that brand new, fresh polished, fresh sealed granite feeling. It actually feels smoother when you use it. It's incredible.
Doesn't feel greasy. And you know,
or gritty.
You know what they do in a lot of the cleaners? They put oil in those products so that it shines.
Right.
But then what does that do? It attracts more dirt.
It does.
And it makes it slippery.
It makes it slippery and it makes it greasy. All right. Sealed wood, which is your cabinet doors, your hardwood floors. If you have sealed wood, here we've got some crayon. We have some permanent marker. Sure, why not? Earth Brite is, again, because it is an abrasive that does not scratch, you can use it on all these different surfaces. So again, how do you use it? Get your sponge, get it wet, take it to the tub, rub it into that tub, get a little Earth Brite on there. Now it's lickety-split gonna get rid of that crayon, but watch the permanent marker, and this is the real deal. This is the permanent marker that you have nightmares about when your kids get a hold of them. It gets rid of the crayon, it gets rid of the permanent marker. No scratches whatsoever.
Oh my God.
Isn't that incredible?
Look at that. And it hasn't damaged anything of the sealing of the wood, right? It takes away.
So a lot of people don't know that Earth Brite was originally created as a jewelry polish for the jewelry industry decades ago, because it's an abrasive that polishes without scratching. Again, you can use this on your pots and pans, your kitchen surfaces, the granite, the tile, the glass shower doors, the outdoor patio furniture, the barbecue grill, you bet, and no weird chemical residue on your barbecue grill making your burgers taste weird. If you just spent the weekend cleaning up the grill for the Memorial holiday, let me tell you, you're gonna wish you had that Earth Brite because, again, it cleans without scratching, it does an amazing job, and it doesn't leave a weird chemical residue. Your oven, big oven, little oven, toaster oven, air fryer, all of those things that you have to get out the heavy-duty cleaners for. Last time you cleaned your big oven, you probably had on gloves, you had a mask, you opened the doors and windows, and then the next time you go to use your oven, everything tastes weird and it's gassing off toxic fumes because you used a big heavy-duty chemical cleaner. That's not gonna happen with the Earth Brite. It cleans the inside, the outside, the doors, the windows, you name it. And then probably some things that you haven't ever even thought of before. Now, this might bring back some memories for you.
Old school cookware.
I found this at a thrift store.
Yeah.
This is the original oxidized patina on it. It's super thin. Like that copper has been whispered on there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
How many cans of tomato soup got burned in this pot, right? I mean, this is what we grew up on. Look at the difference, you guys. This is what I did with Earth Brite. That's from the thrift store, original oxidized patina, and there is the Earth Brite.
It looks brand new.
It really does.
Yeah.
A little copper Turkish coffee pot, the before and the after, very nice. Maybe you're doing some thrifting, or maybe you inherited some of Grandma's silver, and this is what you got, and this is what you can have.
You know, this next thing you're gonna show her in a minute, I use it all the time on sneakers.
Yeah.
It is so hard to get dirt and grime off the rubber soles on the sides of your sneakers because you need to have an abrasive to do that. And the abrasive is safe because you're not gonna use steel wool on your shoes and then it would shred them up and trash them.
And it's not gonna discolor them either, so it doesn't hurt the sneakers. Yeah, it's a great sneaker cleaner, dog dishes, the silver, the siding on your house, sure, why not? I'm gonna run down back to the beginning because I think that, you know, some of these things visually, when you see them, they have so much impact. I call this the one cleaner to rule them all because we have now gotten rid of from under our sink toxic chemicals like the glass cleaner and the stainless steel polish and the granite cleaner.
And they use them a lot of times in areas they're either gonna bathe or they're gonna cook with.
Right.
You shouldn't ever do that. You need to use something that is made for those areas, and that's exactly what this is. And here's the sink, just to show you the kind of the before and after. And if you need to be proven more than what we're doing, when you get your 3 tubs home, open one and use it on your sink. And do what we're doing. Do a small area. And then run some water over it.
That's shine.
You will be shocked. You'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't think it was that dirty. But it almost gets like a tarnish.
Yeah, it does. It oxidizes.
Yeah.
Stainless steel will oxidize. A lot of people don't realize that, but just like any other metal, stainless steel will oxidize. Look at that shine on that. Look at the reflection, you guys. And again, the water that just rolls up, beads off. Is it clean? Yeah, baby, squeaky clean.
That is amazing. All right, remember, you are getting 3 of the large tubs, and you have your choice in scents. We have it in citrus, we have it in pine, eucalyptus, cedar wood, lavender, and by the way, I've smelled the lavender, is beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Or
good.
the original, which is just what I would call clean scent. And please also keep in mind, 1 tub, I've had 1 tub under my sink. Last time I bought this, I bought the 3-pack 2 years ago. I have one in the kitchen, I've got one in the bathroom, and then I have one out in the shed. And it lasts forever because it cleans so efficiently.
A little bit goes a long ways. I always tell everyone too. In fact, usually I have, I do have it. The blowtorch. You guys think I'm kidding when I tell you that the kids use a blowtorch to burn the mess on? Here is the blowtorch that they use to make the messes. I am not kidding. And it cuts through all of that. Best ceramic top, glass top, induction top cleaner that you will use on your cooktop. Best granite cleaner. And again, this is the cleaner that you can use anywhere in the kitchen. It's safe around the kids. It's safe around the pets. It's safe around your food areas. It replaces all those toxic chemicals. This is, in fact, a conscious choice cleaning product, special for HSN without any chemicals in it whatsoever. So you know that it's safe and it's wonderful. And that pine.
I love the smell of this stuff.
Yeah, it's so fresh.
Is that the original?
This is the original
here.
here.
I love that set.
I just want to mention the pine because I think people think the pine smells like, you know, what the janitor used back in elementary school. It is not that kind of a pine cleaner. It's like Christmas trees.
I gotta get it.
It's like a bluebird powder day, riding up the chairlift, smelling the pines.
It's one of my favorite scents.
That